Shalom to everyone. This is Zenathe Vivian. I am a woman, a married wife to one husband and two children. I'm coming from Art of God Word Ministry. I have a testimony, and I think my testimony will help many people, because from the time I get born, it's been a long journey up to date. I'm a Rwandan woman. I'm coming from a family of 4 children, 2 brothers and one girl. My 2 brothers, one she's called Philippe Ngabonziza, another one he's called Tabaro Dieudonné, and my sister, she was called Sibomana Emelance. But right now we are talking, she's no longer on this world, she's dead. But I'm thanking God for that also, because God has strengthened the family. God has given us a lot of hope after the time we lost that sister. So I'm that 4 years woman. For now I'm living in Nairobi with my family, with my husband, who is a pastor. He's doing the work of God. Also, I help him for many times, because we have chosen to live with God, to stay by his side, because as we know, when in your life you don't involve God, you can't reach anywhere. So I want to give this testimony so that it can help many people, many women who are in the families, a lot of men who are in the families, maybe who see that maybe sometimes, this life sometimes is harsh to us. Sometimes people, they need to struggle, but I want to tell you that no matter what, God is with us and he's always there to help us. So the time I was born, my family was living in Kigali, Kanombe. But I lost my father when I have like 3 years old, if I try to remember well. So we have been raised up with our mother. Our mother was a strong woman, because she raised up as 4 children, but and she made it. She was alone, but she did everything which was possible to raise us up good, because she has been able to take us to school, and she was covering everything while she was alone. But when I reached that 7 years old, also my mother left us. She died, she get sick and she died. The time I was in my family, we had a good family. Our family was strong, we had everything, because after my father died, that's where I really remember, because I have started to know so many things. My mother was working at Kigali International Airport that time, like 1990. There, she was working there, and she had also a restaurant at Kanombe. So she had some money to take care of her family after she lost our father. She has tried so many things, so our life was really good. The children had good life. But after our mother died, we started to struggle. Because she has been sick for like 1 year. So all of the money she had kept or she had saved, she used that money to buy medicine or to take care of herself into the hospital. So she died while the family seems like we have started to lose everything, because she used a lot of money there. So she died after, like, almost all of the money, all of everything has started to reduce. So which caused us to live in a hard and very difficult life, because we had a grandmother, but she was not living around. She was living in Cyangugu, and somehow far from us, and she was also very, very old. She was like 70 years old. Also to take care of taking care of us, it was somehow hard for her. But after our mother died, that's why the whole family decided us to take us into the families. But when we reached into the families, really the life was not really easy. It was a very harsh life, because even I remember even many times it was very hard for me to get uniforms. It was very hard to get school fees. So I was with my brother Philippe. He was like 9 years old and I was 7 years. So Philippe at that time, he took the responsibility to take care of me, which was not easy because our elder brother Tavalo, he was to school. We was not living with him, he was at school. So Philippe, he struggled a lot to take care of me. You know, he was only 2 years older than me. All of us we were just small kids, but he did his best. I remember well, he was going to, there is a place which is called in Kalombe, there is a place which is called, I don't really remember well, but he was helping those people who was coming from Kabuga. So those mans, they had bicycles, and he was helping those mans to carry their bananas up to Remera. So he was helping them to push their bicycles so that he can get money to buy like food so that we can eat. So we stay in that life, which was not really easy. Up to the time our family members, they decided to take us and to take us in their families, because the life was not really easy for us. And also we had to go to school, but it was not really easy also for Philippe to take care of me, while also he was a small baby, a small kid. So in that journey, we saw God, we saw the love of God, because really God like and love orphans. When God accepts you to lose your father or your mother, it means he had another plan. He had another plan in which he had planned the way you will live. So we have seen a lot the work of God, because God has been with us in that short time where we was alone, but we were seeing him. We didn't miss food. We were living in our home, in our house, but it was not really easy. It was a really tough life. So after the family members decided to take us, we went to our sister, my sister Emelance. We went there to stay there because she was the only one who can keep us with her. She was married also, but she accepted, and his husband also accepted to take us and raise us as their kids. So I want you to be with me next week, because I will tell you from that time we left our home and go to live at our sister. I will tell you how that journey went, and I hope this will help each and everyone, because I want to tell you guys, even if the life can be much harsh and tough, that we don't have to lose hope. Always you have to remember that there is a reason of each and every life you are living in, and you don't have to lose hope, because if this day is hard to you, tomorrow there is another day, and that day for tomorrow can be much good, can be much better for you. So I want you to be ready next week. Also telling you guys to like and subscribe, so that when I put that episode, so that you can keep watching and also giving us your ideas. So we thank you. We are telling you that God really love us, and God really love each and everyone. God wants us to have a good and better life. The only thing he asks us is to come closer to him, is to try to be good children to him, so that he can help us and help us to struggle with this life. and I hope with God, with His support, everything will be okay. Thank you. Let's meet next week.